Guys, it's a big day. Mopi just posted the video just now. What is up, you guys? It's Quickie back in our video today. Yes, we are reacting to Mopi. Why I'm leaving Too Hype. He just posted this video not even like 2 minutes ago. When I saw this video, he published it. I'm like, oh shoot, gotta react to it. So I'm here reacting to this video. Why he left Too Hype. So if you guys make sure you leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, comment, like, and yeet. Try to hit 200 subscribers by, let's say, next month, because we're almost there. So next month, hopefully we reach 200 subscribers. I know we can do. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and yee. Let's react to this video of Mopi.
Guys, it's Mopi. By the title and the tweets that have already gone out on Twitter, you guys already know what is going on here most likely. And yes, I am leaving Too Hype, and I'm going to be talking about why in this video. Before getting into things, I want to make a few things clear. First few being that I turned down being in the 100 Thieves deal, and I chose to leave Too Hype. I'm not doing YouTube for the money or the clout. I don't like that word, but I gotta use it. It's not fame, it's clout, internet clout.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for either one of those things, and I got serious issues with 4 of the people in the 6 members of the group. Not counting Cash and Mitchell.
Yeah.
I got respect for them, but the rest of them, no. And for anybody thinking I'm making this video for money or clout, you are sadly mistaken, because I walked away from so much money. You guys have...
He was literally like going to... He didn't want to go 100 Thieves because of the money. He didn't want to go for the money. He just wanted to do a casual YouTube channel with the boys, and they decided to choose 100 Thieves, but he didn't want to, so...
No idea.
I respect
so much
him on
money.
That. I respect him.
So much clout, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about, like... I could have faked it and gone along with everything and been a part of 100 Thieves. I would have loved to be a part of 100 Thieves. And that would have been a lot of money too. But no, I'm not doing it for those reasons. I'm doing YouTube for fun, and being around those guys is not fun. Knowing all I do now about the group, I would not be able to like have pride within myself and be happy knowing I'm staying with these guys, knowing all that they have done. So I'm leaving. I have no clue what I'm going to do, but I am not being around those people. And getting into talking about everything, they sent me a cease and desist letter, so I do need to be careful with what I'm saying, because they're threatening to sue me.
Mopi, don't listen to them though. Don't listen to them. They're not your boss. Seriously, they're not their boss. They're not your boss. Like, they're not gonna do anything to you. Like, come on, it's like one of the laws. Like, you can't do that.
Literally only said L-Hype, and I'll be making a video, and they're already sending me a cease and desist letter. Like, what does that tell you? Like, they're willing to do and say anything. Yeah. I'll be going into a lot more later about that, but yeah, I'm gonna be talking about a lot. So I need to make it very clear that I'm still legally a part of Too Hype. I have left the production side. I am technically still part of the group until formal corporate matters are resolved. So that is why so much of this video is very vague, but continuing on. But to big picture, and if you don't care to sit through the entire video, which I hope you do, because you know I hope not to make it too long, but there's a lot to possibly take away from this.
I'm here for you, dog. I'm here for you. I'm watching the whole video.
Know about the online scene, but I've just been
I'll tweet you out after this video too.
Completely used, just used and abused, like
actually, what I'll tweet now.
Used online, my Mopi personality, and abused like as Tyler, like everybody just forgetting about Tyler and only caring about Mopi, and Mopi showing up for the videos. Everybody just doesn't care about Tyler, and they're gonna say otherwise. Like when I put out my tweet, they all just tried saying they helped me out more than anyone, showing texts of support, like all that stuff. But no, I'm not having some fake agenda like fake agenda that went out with like TD and Los go out there. Like, I'm saying the truth. So again, nothing to talk about with Cash and Mitchell. They're good people, but yeah, going into each one of the individuals that I have issues with, I'll start out with Jesser, because everybody's probably wondering, like, wasn't that your friend since elementary school? It's like, yeah, he was. He's gone though. It's just Jesser. There is no Jesse, and he's been doing some really nasty stuff that
I believe it.
I don't ever care to see him again or talk to him again. First of which, that happened more recently, but I'll get into stuff that happened over the year and past years. But and Chris was supporting this too, but Jesse saying I'm fighting serious demons and he's worried about me and basically just painting me out to be like mentally unstable because I put out my L hype tweet. Like, I can't describe how I feel about the manipulation and like the disgust for what he's doing. I never thought that getting into YouTube years down the line, I would be having my own brother manipulated by Jesser and tried to be used against me as a manipulation strategy by him to make people think that he cares about me and that he's reaching out to my family to support me. Like, I can't even, like, it's crazy. I'm speechless. I don't know how to form words right now because it's so ridiculous. After I saw Jesse talk about my brother in his video and my mom too, which is 100% not okay with me, I texted my brother and this is what he said. I can't imagine how weird it was for him.
It's all good. I'll read it to you guys. It's all good. He did some weird shit with mom too. He's so fucked up. Checking out the first minute, I just saw it. I'm upset because he called me yesterday and said he wanted to keep everything offline. He posts a video the next day, includes me in it. He told me about all the hate he has been getting, so he's just trying to make sure himself will look better. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's not your fault. Please don't be sorry. I'm gonna say the truth and I'll be all good. Okay. I mean, so basically he did lie on that one. I'm pretty shocked right now. Wow, Jesse.
Talking to Jesser, and like they've never talked before, and he's trying to make it out like he was trying to help me by talking to him on the phone, and then he just said online like he's like it. I don't even know what to say, and the eyes too. Like, he probably just rubbed his eyes and started to just get watery eyes. Like, it's an act. It's all a manipulation act. He does not care. He only cares because he wants to uphold his online image.
True.
That's all he cares about. That's all they all care about. That's it. And they'll say and do anything to keep that. I gotta take accountability for not being entirely open with how bad things were with me this year, but I was open enough and things were visible enough to see that I needed help, and Jesse was never there for me. Jesser. It's not even Jesse anymore. It's just Jesser was never there for me. And when I talked to him in person...
That is so strange, though. He's saying Jesser now. Like, he has no respect of Jesser. I'm with him, though, but, like, shit.
And he said I hugged him and tried to use it against me, whatever. Like, he hugged me. I wish I said just, like, I don't get away, like, whatever. But, yeah,
wow.
He asked me what my goal was with the L-Hype tweet and if I wanted a bag. Like, he wasn't going there to check up.
Why in the hell would he say that? He's brain dead. Jesser, you're brain dead.
Really talked to me. He made me feel bad. He tried to make me feel bad about the hate he was getting. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and the fact that he tries using the rent that he helped me out with and that he helped me out with my channel in the first place, and he uses that against me to, like, keep me under his thumb. It's terrible. It's not friendship.
That is not friendship. You're right. Like, I put friendship over everything. Friendship over money, friendship over anything. But no, he doesn't. He's like, oh, there's money? I'll take it. Take it over friendship. Like, that's not right for Mopi.
A friend.
Or any of them.
Like, stuff that's been happening, I wish I never took his help. And I almost wish I didn't go move into the YouTube house in Yorba Linda. I wish I just went to college sometimes and didn't get like this deeply involved in any of this, because how bad it's turned out. Like I've literally just been a pawn, I feel like, to his grind to 10 million subscribers. Like he helped me out with that stuff, but it's all because he just needs people around him to make videos. And supporting that feeling that I have of being just used. When we made the VR channels, he took 51% of my VR channel. Like, all those channels were just started up for money because the VR channels were the fastest growing at the time. He took 51% of my channel and then bragged about it. Like, I heard
That's
that.
not cool. I had to break you, Jester. That's not cool. That's not cool, dude.
People deny that or whatever, but that shit stuck in my brain, and I could never believe how this dude...
That literally shows, like... I'm sorry, I'm pausing the video still. It's gonna be a long-ass video, though. But anyways, it literally shows how Jester is not a good friend to any of them. I mean, probably just Mopi and Lotus and TD, maybe. I mean, that's not a good friend. I wouldn't say
that about his elementary school friend, that he owns, like, his channel, and, like, that's something to brag about. Like, it's, like, nothing I want to be around. And another story, too, just how, like, selfish this dude is, and actually all the guys, this applies to all of them, but we were in a Discord call when it was time for Moochie to join 2-Hype. We were talking, and I was put it out there. I was like, hey, is anybody else willing to give up a % or two so Mitchell feels more part of the group? Nobody wanted to. He's just on a tiny salary now. Mitchell doesn't own a % of 2-Hype. Jester...
Mitchell, if you should just leave too. Honestly, like, if you own like a low percentage of that, just leave. Like, it's not worth your time. Like, you're not getting that much money.
Was not willing to give up 1% for
stupid.
Our elementary school friend, one of the dudes that adds the most to the group.
That is honestly so stupid. That's
good
that's
person,
not right
funny, entertainment. These guys in Jester could not give up 1% for him.
I would
we could
give
have
up
all given up a
anything
percent. We could have had 6% to it. That sounds amazing to me. But no, he's just on a tiny salary because they can. Because it's a business. It's not for fun. It's not for fun or friendship. It's a business. And the thing that makes it so annoying is they try to paint it as not a business, and it's all about the friendship and all of them doing it for fun. It's like, no. Stop being so, like, stop trying to keep the greediness and selfishness in the dark. Like, that's what's aggravating for the people that have been abused by it.
Yeah.
Like, own up to the shit. Like, stop lying. Like, it...
Facts. Like, stop...
Like, it's so bad.
Like, just stop lying.
Like, the Sidemen are a great example. Like, they're a wannabe Sidemen, but they're terrible people. True. Like, what else would you expect from a wannabe Sidemen group from LA? Like, it's bound to be fake as hell, just greedy, selfish, self-gain, like, all of that. So, Sidemen are amazing because they're genuine. They do stuff fair. They don't abuse people on the business side. I found out some stuff on the business side that's like, what the hell? I don't care about the money like that, but I want to be treated equal. I want to be treated with respect, and that didn't happen. Like, they're not humans. They're not real people anymore. They're like have ascended past humans and normal people, and they're YouTube gods. They are YouTube gods now, and they just make decisions. Like, I heard that Jesser and Chris were talking to TD about kicking me out of the old house in Yorba Linda because I was, like, hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, or I was just not uploading enough. I never knew that. Just like Lowe's and TD didn't know they were kicked, and Mao too, they didn't know they were kicked until it was already a decision. Wow. They don't feel the need to, like, have normal conversations. They just make terrible decisions on their own.
Listen, if Mitchell was... I know I paused again, but if Mitchell was watching this, I would think really hard about, like, joining 2-Hype now, because he's been in 2-Hype for quite a while, like, maybe a couple months or so. I would... Honestly, if I was Mitchell, I would probably, like, start thinking about, like, should I leave 2-Hype now? Because I would leave 2-Hype, honestly.
Like, and it's just, nothing to be around unless you're a part of it and wanna just, I don't even know. I'm so glad I'm out of it. And the weird thing is too, they're in denial. Like they're just so deep in their own lies and just thinking that they're right and that everyone else is just the bad people going out to get them. It's like something.
You remember when? I know it's pausing again. I'm just gonna keep on pausing. Anyways, you remember when LSK said? So he's like, how do you say it? He's like, he's literally like, the reason why that they're not in 2 anymore is because they left. So say it with me, they left. How about you say something, LSK? Like, I'm a dumbass. Like seriously, like what Lyric said. Like for real, like he is a dumbass.
He said to me was, all change is good change. It's like, so nobody can get lost in the money in the internet clout. Nobody can lose themselves. That's not a thing. Like, I've seen how this dude talks to people, like his like editors and people out in public, like working people, and it makes me sick. It's like, again, just YouTube gods like looking down on people, talking down on people, talking shit about people because
Wow.
apparently they feel like they can. Like apparently they feel like they're the next American Sidemen and they could do whatever they want. It's like it's their heads are gonna fall off. They're getting so big and they can't. I can't. I don't even. I'm trying to make a joke. So that I can't even. I can't. I don't know. Another situation that stands out in my mind is we were out eating. It was Jester, a friend of ours, and me, and we were at Cheesecake Factory eating outside. We didn't even have our food yet, and Jester sees this kid like walk by or whatever, and we can kind of see when someone's kind of like looking back and might recognize us, and he's like just begging for the kid to not like walk over and say hi. And it's like
Wow.
it's a
Really, Jester, you're a bad person. Like, for real. Like, you won't even say hi to your fans. You're such a bad person.
little kid and his dad, like, and Jester's just begging, like, no, please don't come over here, like, leave us alone, no, like, I swear, and it's like, this kid, it's probably gonna make this kid's day at least day, probably a week, or something
That
like
is
that.
so
Just
bad.
meeting Jester,
I'm
but
literally
the
about to
other side of
stop
it is
watching
this dude
Jester
is
from now on,
begging
I
for
feel
him
like.
to not come over and say hi. Chris put this in Jester, like, that he's better and doesn't need to like talk to the people that support him, and it's like it's nasty, and I feel bad as a friend that I couldn't help stop that happening, but he was just living with Chris and Zach for so long that like these terrible attitudes about just life just completely just changed this dude, and then thinking it's okay to paint me as mentally unstable online just because
Honestly, I
I'm
can
saying
relate
F
to
the
this.
group, L hype, and he's trying to like
I'm not gonna say it
it's
though.
just so mind-boggling how like what happened, and it's really sad, but I'm just getting away from it. I'm not gonna rack my brain over trying to change people. They're just so deep in their own ways. It's like I'm just leaving. I'm not being a part of it. Moving on to Jidel. This dude has just treated me like trash for so long now.
Wow.
In the videos and outside of the videos, this attitude that he would have in my videos of not giving a shit. Like he would put a smile on for his videos, listen to snap like that, and for my videos he would just look like he does not want to be there and just acts like a terrible person just to have in the videos. And yeah, I talked to Jesse about this, and he said he noticed it, that he actually treats my videos, not even other people's, like specifically mine, less than others and cares less. I talked to Chris about it too. He said the same thing, that he noticed it. And when I tried talking to Jidel about it, he said, I'm sorry. Or he said he noticed it and then he's sorry, but in this video, I was looking off to the side at Mitchell off camera, just like excuses. Like, I didn't confront him about this issue for a while. That's on me. That's on me that I let it go on again. But it was just, I'll go into some stuff later. But yeah, I've just been pushing
I have
off
to
a
see
lot of my
Mopi's video,
issues.
see
And that was
how
one of
he's
them.
reacting.
And it just really goes to show that this dude was low-key hating on me for a while, because this same situation happened back at the Yorba Linda house, where I said, can you please act better in my videos? Like, try to care more. years down the line, it's happening again over like a 6 month period. I don't know how long.
So Jesse is a liar. Chris is a liar. Jaido's a liar and ungrateful person. Zach is just a follower. Y'all know him because he follows Chris's shoes because they're basically like brothers. So
really long time, and it's like this dude's like 25 years old and puts on a smile every single time for his own intros, and then he wants to like act like he forgets to put a smile on for my videos and not like own up to it. And it's not even like it was just about the videos. Like he would talk down to me as a person. Like he's just, and if you look at his tweets, the way he tweets, this dude thinks he's just on another level and he's super intelligent or something.
Yeah, he writes literally like a book.
And it makes me like hate. Like, I'm not being a part of a group where some dude was low-key hating on me. Like, I'm not ever supporting that guy again in my life. And
I wouldn't either, man.
That's not a person I want to be friends with. And you guys shouldn't want to be friends with someone that makes everything a competition and wants to take things away from you that you've done. This is kind of petty stuff, but just like...
It's true, though, like, guys, if you have friends like this, listen to this.
And I broke his ankles. He made a whole video saying I didn't break his ankles. Hoodies have been my thing since like elementary school, and I've made multiple hoodie collection videos, and he still wants to say he has better hoodies than me. Like, he can't just have custom shoes, he needs to have hoodies as well. That needs to be his thing too. And it's like, I'm not being friends with someone that's low-key hating on me and tries to devalue.
So guys, if you have like friends like that, don't be friends with them. Just end it. I mean, I do have a little bit of friends like that, but I don't talk to them really. But I do have friends like, you know, Chris and, I mean, Chris's brothers. I mean, I'm true friends with them. And Dakota, you saw Dakota. I'm also true friends with him too. Don't be friends with like what Mopi's saying, like Jidel and like Jester. Don't be like friends with like that's liars and like always lie about stuff. And they're like really deep liars. And like they're always hating on you on videos and stuff. Don't be friends with them. Seriously, that's not right.
Things I've done.
You don't deserve that.
Why would I ever want to be friends with someone like that? It's the craziest thing about it too, and this just it's insane, is that I was Jesse's elementary school friend. This is a brother treating his brother's, or this is a dude treating his brother's elementary school friend with such disrespect. Like I can't,
why?
Great brother to do that. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just getting out of there. Here's some clips to show what I'm talking about. Not sure how long it's gonna take, but check this out. And keep in mind too that this happened at the Yorba Linda house 2 years ago, and it happened again.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what is good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, guys, it's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with everyone in the house. What we got going on today is some...
Let's rewind that. Look at Jidel's face.
Good, guys, it's Try.
What's up, you guys?
Look. You see Chris. Chris is fine. Chris is fine. Look at Jidel. He's like, put a reaction, dude. Like, what the hell? You just stand there like...
Mopi, today I'm here with everyone in the house. What we got going on today is some...
He is so ungrateful.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with...
Bro, look at him. Mitchell is like dabbing all that stuff. Jester's like acting cool, I think. Jidel's like, yeah, let's make a video. Woohoo. Like, do like what you do on your videos and put it and add it on to Mopi's videos. Like, what is wrong with this guy?
Mitchell and James. What we got going on today is another story time.
Look at him. He's just sitting there like this. He's like, I'm just waiting this to end. Like, bro, don't.
Yeah. The theme for this one is going to be stranded on a boat in the ocean. Are you guys ready?
Oh. Yes.
All right, let's get started. If you guys haven't seen this series before, you guys will understand it really easily.
Wow.
Basically, I'm going to say, what's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today we're here with Jesse, Zach, Chris, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another Guess That NBA. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Mitchell.
Bro, I can't watch this. Jidel won't even do a freaking reaction. I can't watch this. I'm sorry, I'm pausing it and stuff. It's gonna be like probably an hour video, but I can't watch this. Like, seriously, look at Jidel.
James and Jesse. What we're doing today is some Roomba fighting. I know you guys love the Roomba fighting, so we're playing that, but a little bit of a change up. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I have everyone here and Mitchell.
He's literally just staring at the camera.
Plus Mitchell. What we're gonna be doing Alright, guys, we're gonna end the video there. Leave your thoughts down below which sport you guys think is better.
He's so ugly.
Shout out the guys for being in the video. Shout out the guys for being in the video. Go check out their channels. Links are in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and Mopi out. Alright.
That was tough.
That was really tough. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. We have another tier list video. Today we're going to be doing YouTubers.
Oh, boy.
This is,
I don't even want to watch
interesting.
I'm just
Today
blocking
we have
him
everyone in
out.
the
I just
house.
only want to see him.
Jesse, Chris, Zach, and James. You guys already know how it works. We have 25 different...
Try to, when you're putting it together, like go on, stay on this side and go like, okay, like that.
Oh, James, you want to sit there so you don't block it?
What am I blocking? Oh, the GoPro?
Yeah.
He just moves.
Like guessing.
He said, Moby literally just said, "You're blocking the GoPro," and then here's this stupid dumb self. He just moves the GoPro. Just move yourself. Oh my.
So whatever. Are we looking at
What is
TV?
up with this
yeah,
dude?
with
He's a
TV.
total idiot. He looks like he's freaking sleeping on camera. Oh.
Alright, thank you.
Let him
I'm gonna eat it right now just to show him.
I might just skip this part.
You love crunch so much you put it in the C tier.
I don't think I saw this video. I mean, James looks fine on this video. He just looks concentrated. I haven't seen this video.
Bro, go to the top. Go to the
What
top.
game is this?
Bro, I'm at the bottom. Last one, Mitchell. Come back. Let the bottom short up. Yes, the comeback is on. Don't do it when you're yelling at me like that. Chill. It's just a game. It's just a game.
So that is a representation of how he treated me outside of the videos as well. Like the clip where he just
Thank
moved
God
my
it's
GoPro
over.
for my shot. Like that is going on. That kind of treatment going on outside.
Mopi,
of the
I
videos
feel
as well.
bad for
It's
you.
not an act. It was just just disrespect.
That is
Like,
total.
and
Yeah.
I'm no one disrespects me like that and then gains my support again. Like I'm out. Moving on to Zach, he's just one of the fakest people I know. Like so manipulative and the things he's done to other people, especially Woofy. If you guys don't know, that's Zach's ex. He completely trashed her name on a live stream. I think it happened like twice or something like that. And he got me to think she was a bad person and she did him wrong. When actuality, they make you like hate who they hate and you only hear their side. And then once you get out, you can hear the other side and be mind blown at how shit actually is because you only hear their manipulative fake side. It was the same thing that happened with Los and TD. Like from Chris and Zach, I was not wanting to talk to Los and TD and Woofy. I thought she did bad too because of things they said, but they were just untrue to get me to not talk to them and keep the group, just everybody against these people, so they seem like the bad people. She was done so horrifically wrong, like, and she couldn't even defend herself. She tried suing for defamation, but that's a really hard thing to win on Twitch. So she just got her name destroyed online. Like, she's a good person, and I encourage you guys to check out her video or the pod, or there's not pod, like VODs, whatever, the streams, the highlight streams, like those are out there. Like go hear her side. Don't just listen to Zach's manipulative, terrible side, just throwing her under the bus because he was being lazy with the videos. And I will never look at that dude ever the same again. And other things he's manipulated to me about, like earlier this year, I received terrible jokes from Chris and Zach. Like terrible. Like I can't even talk about them. And caused so much pain, like, and I was already in such a bad place this year, and it's on me that I didn't tell them to stop. The only time the joke stopped after a period of time when I said I was taking a mental break and not being a part of videos. Then they immediately stopped. That's what it takes for them to stop, I guess. But hearing those kinds of jokes, and that's what Zach and Chris find funny. I don't care to be around them and all else that Zach has done. Like, just seeing how fake and the manipulation, like I tried talking to him about it and he just denied it. And it's like, these guys can't own up to anything. And it makes you feel, like, it makes me feel crazy. Like how Los, TD, and Woofy, and Walker, and everybody that's been done wrong by these people, like, feel crazy in some way. Like, did I do something wrong? Like, what? Like, it's no. They try to do that, and they make you feel like they're right, and that they didn't do anything. It's terrible. So I encourage you guys to check out Woofy talking about it. Los, years ago, talked about it. You can see the passion and anger in his voice talking about Chris and Zach, because it's so aggravating that kids just go with what these dudes say. So go back and listen to what Los said years ago. TD made an amazing video talking about Chris's terrible 45-minute video, and just TD spoke on stuff as well. Like, go check out those things if you don't believe me. Like, the facts are out there. And, like, I don't know what this dude is going to go on live stream and say, but he could say whatever he wants and will say whatever he wants, because he's, like, protected by Twitch and it's hard to sue for defamation. So he's going to do and say anything to keep his online image, because that's all he cares about. Like, none of these dudes are going to go and work a normal 9-to-5 job again. They are going to say whatever they can to keep their online image, including making me seem mentally unstable, which Jesse, Chris, and Zach have already participated in. Like, Zach was retweeting, like, mental illness stuff, and it's just, like, it's such a joke. And moving on to Chris, I have never been more disrespected in my life than when I talked to Chris and went against something he wanted, which was, him and I had a conversation about the YouTuber trading cards when I said I did not want to be a part of those. I've never been so disrespected as a person before, and what I want to just be shit on because it goes against putting money in his pockets and what he wants for his business. Like, I don't even know what to say.
No words.
And the amount of terrible things he's done, like, it's been talked about a lot, but the 2-hype auditions, I'm bringing it up again. Like, yes, everyone in the group went with it, but that's just because Chris is just the ringleader and wants to do what he wants to do. And, like, nobody really stopped him. That's our fault as well. But just the fact that this dude was okay with people taking time out of their day, possibly going to sleep with thoughts about, like, thinking about joining 2-hype, when it was never a reality, never a possibility. That's just all for his video entertainment, like, whatever. Like, it's just nasty. Like, it's so bad. And, like, the mistreatment to other people around him that I know about, like, I'll never look at this dude the same. And he could say, like, oh, he's realized a lot about himself and he's making changes. But it's like, in his tweet saying that he's apologizing for sugarcoating stuff, he's literally sugarcoating. He hasn't changed. Like, he should have said, I'm sorry for lying to you guys and manipulating you guys. Like, I'm moving on from that. But he said, I'm sorry for sugarcoating, which is sugarcoating the lies and manipulation, there are so many out there. Like, he literally had to delete the 45-minute video that he put out because it was so terrible. I couldn't even watch it. I don't know how Los managed to sit through it, but he tore the video apart, I just paused it. Breaking down everything, how it was such bullshit. TD's video as well talked about it. Like, terrible. And just the manipulation and playing the victim card. Like, when I put out my L-Hype tweet and he put out all he did, like, feel bad for Chris, whatever, like, it's such a joke. And knowing how it really is, like, that's why we're all talking about this stuff, because it hurts knowing what the truth is, and then the fake agenda they put out being believed by kids. Like, that doesn't sit well with us. Like, we want to know, we want the people to know what the truth is for ourselves, so that we don't see, like, comments, like, not knowing what's really going on and things up in the air and assumptions made, for us to get stuff off our chest, and for the people to know that they're literally being manipulated. Like, these are just YouTubers just trying to keep their image. They're gonna say and do whatever they want. They're not going to air out what they've done, or else they wouldn't have platforms. Like, and that's why I put out the L-Hype tweet on the night they won the Streamies. It's like, I don't regret doing that. Because if you guys knew all that I knew, when there's more stuff I can't even talk about, then it's like, you wouldn't blame me. It's like, yeah, they don't deserve to be in that position. Like, they don't deserve to win that. Cash and Mitchell feel terrible that they're a part of this. They're great people. But the rest of them, like, no, they're very selfish and just doing it for the money. And it wouldn't be such a big deal that they're doing it for the money and trying to retire off this stuff but it's the fact that they paint it like they're not, and they're good people. And it's like, that's where it's aggravating. And I'm not having it. I'm not having some fake agenda go out there about why I left, what happened to me. Like, no, I'm saying the truth. And I'm putting a lot on the line, too, to tell the truth. You guys have no idea how much...
Guys, if you don't think he's telling the truth, just, I don't know what to tell you. He's literally telling the truth right here. This is a person who literally left you, like, same with Lois and TD.
Away from to say this. No, never forgive Chris and Zach for turning Jesser into the person he is. Like, he's lived with them for too long, and like I couldn't, like, I feel pain in myself as a friend that I couldn't do more for him and help him out. But between Chris, Zach, and James, like, there's nothing I could do really. I mean,
They're just bad people.
I probably could have done more, but I
Jesser
just
bad.
have to accept it and move on and just know I can't do anything now. And hope after this that they stop treating people so terribly and they talk to people with respect. Every single person should be talked to with respect by these guys and not hurt anymore.
Facts. Always do that.
Like, knowing how they talk to, like, editors and people that are helping them out, and like,
talk to your parents with respect.
It's just,
talk to your family with respect.
And it's like, how did I stay a part of the group for so long with all this stuff happening? It's because I numb myself. You guys don't know this about me, but I need to make things combine my two lives. I've been living this Mopi life, and then I have Tyler, my life, that I've been numbing myself and hurting myself for a while. And yeah, I've been abusing the sauce, the devil's lettuce. I'm not saying the word for demonetization or whatever, but yeah, I've been abusing that, nicotine, and in the past year, alcohol, like, really badly. And it got so bad this year, and I tried to quit so many times. I tried to get help. You know, I put, like, this text, and like, this is a great example of the kind of support these guys offer as friends. Talking about starting a drinking problem and stopping it, and just trying to get better. And then everybody only has time to just like it, like, just thumbs up, not a single word of encouragement or anything.
Huh.
And just goes back to talking about video shit. And it's like, okay, cool, great support. And then we got Jesser over here immediately texting me after, once he sees that, for me to be in his sponsored video. Like, I hadn't talked about these issues I've been having. And then he doesn't even acknowledge it. He just asked me to be in his sponsored video. And then he says thank you, then I say one more thing to try to get some acknowledgement, and then he just says proud of me. If I hadn't said that one text before or after thank you, conversation would have ended. And I didn't hear anything in person. Like, no one cared about Tyler. Like, it was only Mopi. If Mopi could show up for videos. And it's like, it's sick. It's not real friends.
That is not real friends. It's like business.
Like, I'm a person that was, like, I'm out of there. I'm not being a part of it. So things got so bad with me, I had no support, couldn't quit, that I went into rehab. I went into a place in LA for 25 days. It was October 21st that I got sober. I've been sober since. I'm not counting the days. I'm trying to challenge myself to do a year, but it's been really tough. And since getting sober, I realized, like, I'm not being around these people because they contributed to me using. Like, they do that stuff themselves, and they treat me terrible. So, like, it's not a good environment for me. I'm not being around that environment. I want to be healthy. I want to stay sober. Like, so I'm staying away from them and hope to never see them again. While I was not entirely open with how bad things were for me, they'll say, like, they didn't know, and I just kept to myself. It's like, I said I was taking breaks and I wouldn't upload and I wouldn't be around for weeks and, like, months on end, and no one checked on me for, like, months and months. And, like, my living situation, my hallway was so bad. Just everybody walks by it and thinks nothing of it, like what's going on in my room and, like, what I'm doing to myself in my room. And it's like, it got so bad with my hallway that it could be pitch black dark, and I memorized where to step to not step on shit and get to my room. Like, and I don't want to blame my living situation and how I was treating myself on them, but I'm not having it go out there that they were supportive of me or trying to help me. Like, it was just me. Like, and something that really stood out to me as a good person was Jeff, actually. He and I were talking, and he asked me twice, how's it going? Because the first time, it's just the typical good. You know, I'm not going to just unload everything if somebody asks me how it's going. So he asked again, and sincerely he asked. And I told him. And then he's like, let me help you. Let's move the stuff out of your hallway. That's a really big thing. If you're just living in like shit for so long, you can't, like, obviously you're gonna be depressed and in a really bad place. I was like, nah, not tonight. He said, no, we're doing it tonight. Like, you know you're not doing anything. Let's move the stuff. One night, we moved everything out of my hallway, which has been like that for months and months and months and months.
See, Jeff's a
In
good guy.
one day or one night, somebody that
I
really...
bet you Jeff will probably think that the rest of the crew are terrible.
wanted to see me do better and be in a better place.
Well,
made
besides
that
me,
happen.
Cash.
It's like, that's a
You
real
know
friend. That's who I'm gonna go try to be around. Not these YouTube like gods that think they just whatever, dude. Like, no, like I'm getting out of there. And Jesse wants to go online and say I'm fighting serious demons. Like, no, they're the only demons I'm fighting, those guys, because they're trying to paint me out to be mentally unstable. Because I went to like rehab, because I was using those substances that are legal in my state. Like, I can smoke and I can drink and I could use nicotine products. And they're trying to paint me out as crazy for that stuff. Like, I don't, like, it's a joke to mental illness, and that they like care, and it's just such a joke, and it makes me sick, honestly. It's like, yeah, they care about me so much, but they're screwing me over on the business side and sending me cease and desist letters and doing what they're doing online, talking about me. Like I just want to move on from this chapter of my life and have people know what's really going on behind the scenes, how they treat people, and what they've done to other people. Like, again, Los, TD, Mal, Walker. Walker was done really bad too. I thought Walker did something wrong, but he's a good person. Walker is a good person that has been done wrong and just gets like just trashed on because they've made him out to be like a bad person, and it just sucks. And I feel shitty that I was a part of it, but I'm out, and I'm just glad that I can talk about stuff, and I did not sign anything keeping me from doing that. Like, here's some text from Chris about the manipulation of Los to the group, and like to me, like I had to stop being friends with Los. I'm very happy that I can talk to him again, and I'm not being controlled by some dude. So, yeah, it's just like, it's just dumb. It's just ridiculous. Now I'm going to be going over some of the terrible tweets that have been put out by these guys because they need to be talked about, and just goes to show like just how ridiculous it is. Starting out, I want to clarify this one about Chris talking about hiring security and him putting that out there without this explanation, just leading people to believe that he had to hire security because of me or whatever. Like, I don't know, just playing the victim card. So the reason that Chris hired security was because my dad. I had a talk with my dad, and I told him everything that has gone on, and my dad sat down with our manager at the time, my ex-manager, and he told him, and he threatened Chris. Like, that's a dad. Like, I wish he didn't do that. That's not okay. But it's my dad just being protective of me, like knowing what this dude has done to me and mistreated me. When my dad shook Zach and Chris's hands, that he trusted them to be the older guys, and that I would be not going to college and living with these guys and these older guys, and to like be responsible and take care of me in a way. And they not only did not do that, but they contributed to the bullshit. So yeah, my dad was pissed, and he threatened Chris. Like, bad. It's not good, but he wouldn't hurt anyone. But that's what happened with that. And then more of the victim card. Joke's on me, I guess. SMH, right? Yeah. And then the one about like acting like he was there for me more than anyone else in his life. That sounds pretty familiar to Jesser's tweet saying he was there for me more than anyone else in his life as well. Right, they were both there for me more than anyone? Yeah. Let me put out these tweets showing messages of me reaching out to him and sending him videos to listen to or whatever, and checking in. Like, no, it's a joke. Same thing for Jesser if he tries to put out anything like of him sending me shit like, oh yeah, I've been extremely down, let me just listen to this thing and I'll be all good. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, I don't know what he's talking about with the block stuff. Like, I got blocked by him and Jidel like weeks and weeks before, so he blocked me first. I don't know what he's talking about. Speaking of Jidel, we're going to talk about his terrible tweets. Los had a great response to an emoji that fit perfectly to the tweets that were put out by Jidel and how terrible they were. Like, he's saying group payments are larger with more people. No, they're not. If we're doing a brand deal on the channel, they're not going to pay more because there's 9 people instead of 6. They're going to pay, like, let's say 100K. That 100K is split amongst 6 people instead of 9. So the 6 people get way more. Same thing with ad revenue. We get that split amongst 6 people instead of 9 people. How? No, it was business. It was business for money. And he wants to say he's so selfless in such a, it's his passion, and he's not doing it for the money. Then why couldn't he give up 1% for Mitchell? Huh? Nobody could. Nobody wanted to. Chris even he laughed. And
I'm not gonna be
laughed,
surprised
but he was
Mitchell
like,
leaves too.
That's all you do if you want to do that. It's
and
like,
cash.
like this shit is not a friendship. It's not cool. It's a business. Don't try to play it off like it's not a business and you guys aren't greedy. Like, goddamn, that's what's so frustrating about this. And then Chris's tweets after he deleted everything and just wants everybody to move on and forget. I won't be entertaining any negativity, blah, blah, blah. To the fans, I apologize for sugarcoating. He's literally sugarcoating right there. Life is short. Let's focus on ourselves. Yeah, I'm just going to be a terrible person, and life is short, guys. Just forget about it. Just everyone move on. Focus on yourself. If you try to comment about it, you're just going to get blocked. You're just going to get blocked, and I'm just going to carry on with my life and just keep being good and just doing what I'm doing. Like, it's so frustrating. That's how YouTube works. That's how the online scene works. Like, they just block out the hate and just carry on. Like, check this out. These are the blocked words on the Twibe channel. It's a lot of shit. You can't comment anything negative. They don't allow any negativity. It's like, I'm not being a part of this censorship of the people. Like, you can't criticize when you get blocked and you just, it's so
Hey,
dumb.
I can still say Mopi with 3 eyes.
What was really tough actually was my name was added to the blocked word list when I was in rehab. When 100 Thieves joined Twibe, my name was added to the blocked words, and they put that out there, or they did that when they said that I was taking time off from videos. It's like they were just tired. Like, I don't know if they were just tired of people saying where's Mopi, but they literally added me to that. Like, that didn't feel good. And amongst other things, like seeing Chris like say no to Nate Shot when he brought up my name, and the way Chris said it was such in like a FU way. It's like, and just more nasty, weird stuff that I saw in rehab made my decision of leaving much easier, because that's a big reason why I went to rehab. I wanted to get sober and decide if I wanted to be a part of stuff or not, and I saw a lot and thought about so much that it was a very easy decision to leave. So since leaving, I've been just at my mom's house. I have not been doing very much. I'm going to be trying to get back into the YouTube stuff, but its motivation's been really bad. Like, this stuff has made me like consider walking away from YouTube, just because I'm not going to. I want to stay strong and make content and happily get back into it. But yeah, being around these guys, my passion has been completely.
If you guys want, we'll watch maybe the first video.
Like, it's not
coming back to YouTube again.
And I'm gonna work on it, if he does or not. I think there's a lot that you guys can take away from this situation, and I'm really bummed that, you know, a lot of people are probably going to be like bummed that these are the people they watch for so long and look up to.
I mean, I ain't bummed. I'm not surprised.
Overall, it should be talked about, just to show like
after Los and Teeny left,
you gotta be good. Like, just be good people. Like, you don't want to make it to the top by being a bad person, and even chasing the money and the clout. Like, you could definitely lose yourself. Like, do not chase that stuff and lose yourself. Like, be good people. Treat others with respect. Like, don't get a big head because you
listen to this, guys.
This have an online presence or you have a lot of money. Like, it's just, it changes people, and it's such a bummer. It's very, like, I've even changed. I don't like how I've changed with these guys. Like, the saying birds of a feather flock together is 100% true. The people you're around are a representation of you. So I do not want to be around those people, and I just hope that you guys yourselves just be good, happy, caring people, and don't take advantage of other people. Don't lie and manipulate. Treat us with respect.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get what I'm saying, I think.
Yeah.
I encourage you guys to just work on yourselves and find what you want to do to be happy, care for the people around you, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what's to come for 2021, but let's all hope that it's better than this year.
Yeah.
And I hope to not make any more videos on the subject. If they say some bullshit, I'm going to call it out and talk about it. And that's it. But I really hope to move on from these chapters of my life, and I would appreciate just, the respect of you guys knowing that I've been through a lot with these guys, and I don't care to have any interaction with them online anymore moving forward. And yeah, I appreciate you guys' messages. There's so many messages trying to support me during these times, and I can't get back to all of them, but I really appreciate you guys.
No problem,
And
Mopi.
just looking
I got you,
forward
bro.
to providing you guys with some good content next year. Not sure when that's going to be, but thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and Mopi out.
Wow. 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 So, like I said, wow. So, a lot to talk about. Jaidel's, apparently, he is bad and doesn't appreciate being on Mopi's videos. I can see that. Jesser is a lying piece of crap. Chris as well. He's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very bad, like very mean, rude to Mopi. And just like what he said, like he was on your rehab and stuff, and he told the group about it, and they didn't even give a crap. They were talking about videos still. Like, they just liked it. Like, wow. Guys, make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe. Hopefully hopefully this is gone and over with by 2021. Honestly, I'm getting tired of looking at this stuff. And yeah, peace.